Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut, normally here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily, but we're both on a panel this morning. It's just at 9:30, so he's just going to go straight there. And I thought I'd just do the quick news because I didn't think there was a lot of news, but by the time I put it together, I was wrong. All right, so right now the Dow is down 100 basis points. The mortgage-backed securities we were down earlier. Let's see if we're still down. We were earlier down 11 basis points. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're only down the 10-year sitting at 4.1873. That's, we're getting closer to that 365. So we're only down 3 basis points now. So everything's kind of turning around. Bonds have been rallying for the last 8 straight days, which is actually good. That's helping us out. If you heard anything over the weekend, Treasury Secretary Scott Bissett on housing and economy, he's optimistic that the housing rates and believes that U.S. will achieve its 2% inflation target due to the oil policies and deficit reduction efforts. He expects the 10-year Treasury yield to move lower and mortgage spreads to continue to narrow. That's mortgage spreads we talked about before. There normally is only about 150 basis points difference between the 10-year and what the actual interest rate is that you get when you get your home loan. But it's been about 300 over the last couple of years because of the fact of just how it's happened. I'll get into that more later. But he believes that the housing freeze will end in the coming weeks. I hope so. We need to get more people into homes. There's a pent-up demand. He sees GDP growth. The Atlanta Fed recently revised first quarter GDP forecast downward to 2.9% to a negative 1.5%, which is going to show a slowing economy. All that is what's causing the mortgage-backed securities and everything to keep getting better and the 10-year keep going down, which is a positive thing. I don't know if you heard, but Donald Trump announced last week that he's issuing an executive order on digital assets, directing the presidential working group to move forward with a crypto strategy reserve, which includes XRP, Solano, and Cardano. Or I can't even say it. He later stated that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other valuable cryptocurrencies will also play a central role in the reserve. When he first talked about it, everybody thought he was just going to do Bitcoin, and that's why Bitcoin surged so much. And as if you've seen, it's kind of went down over the last a few months or whatever. Currently, let's get into inventory. Nationwide inventory is down again, which is shocking. We're 639,485, so we're down 736. I don't know if you remember last week we talked about how in Florida, they're having an inventory surge, which really is. The inventory has jumped 22% year over year to 172,209 homes, the highest level since they've been tracking it in 2012. If you look at active active listings, you can tell I'm already out the door, ready to go down there. That we're rose 19.4% year over year to 212,437. Like we talked last week, that's a third of what's on the market nationwide. That's a lot. That's on the market in Florida. They're saying it's a buyer. Go there and get your home. But you got to remember, a lot of this stuff is because of the fact that there's a lot of condos that have to be retrofitted, and they're just sitting on the market and no one's buying it. So you got to be careful. There are some good things there, and there's some bad things. There's the Mortgage Monitor report showed that annual property insurance costs for family homes rose by 14% in 2024, reaching the average of $22,290 per year. Over the past year, premiums have increased by 61%. The biggest percentage increase in 2024 was Seattle by 22%, Salt Lake City 22%, and Los Angeles 20%. The largest dollar increases was Dallas with $606 and Houston at $515. Florida premiums increased less than half than the national average. That's because they're already at average policy there of $14,000. So how much more do they need to increase that? Every time. Realtor.com reported that days on the market dropped 10% as we enter the spring buying season. Existing home sales report for January had days on the market increase from 35 to 41, but February data suggests a reversal of this trend. ICE home report, that's that home monitoring report, showed data for March showed a modest 1% increase in home prices. So nothing major there. This is jobs week. Yes, jobs week. We got Wednesday, we got mortgage applications, ADP employment report. Thursday, initial jobless claims, job report strategy. And Friday, the BLS report, which is Bureau of Lying Statistics in the last year. But hopefully they got that under control with the new administration. And that's pretty much all I have for today. I hope I got you some good information. Things are changing. Yes, yes, Chris. What's up? All right, so I've been a little preoccupied. Anyway, if you have anything or want to reach out, feel free to reach out just by messaging us and getting to us on Instagram or TikTok. And that's pretty much all I have for today. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll tell you how our fun was down at the appraisal convention thing that we have to be a panel where Mike and I are on the panel today. They're reaching really low to grab him and I. Just kidding. We know what we're talking about. All right, make it a great day and we'll talk to you tomorrow.